Welcome to the Explore Real Estate Show. I am James Boslaw, your Fredericksburg area realtor and vacation rental investor. And this show is all about real estate in the Fredericksburg area, the Fawn Lake Community, and the vacation rental space. I help people buy and sell homes because I believe that everyone should grow their wealth as they live in or own a home that they love. I also believe that everyone should feel confident when buying or selling a home, and confidence comes when you are well educated and informed. And that's what this show is all about. Enjoy the show. Hey everybody, welcome to the Explore Real Estate Show, where in today's episode, we are going to take a look at the real estate statistics for the Fawn Lake community in 2023, as well as take a look forward at 2024 and project what we're going to see in the upcoming year. I absolutely love this episode because it lets us take a look at all of the data of 2023, not just a snapshot, not just 1 month, but in its entirety. We will be able to take a look at really what is going on in our neighborhood. But most importantly, we're going to be able to look forward to some data that just gives us some projections of what will take place as we move forward into the new year. So I'm excited to dive into today's episode. As always, we're going to take a look at 5 key areas that we constantly track. And as we do so, it really does paint the picture for what's taking place for the real estate in the Fawn Lake community. So let's dive right on in to today's episode. The very first thing that we're going to look at is the overall sold dollar volume. And the overall sold dollar volume in 2023 is down 38% from 2022. Now, for those of you who have been watching these episodes, you're probably not going to be surprised by this. The reasons that we see a lot less overall sold dollar volume is because of the rising interest rates. What this has done is it's caused buyers to take a pause on their home search as the affordability has become an issue, but it's also created sellers to stand down and just stay in their homes. Many folks that live in here have either purchased their homes at a lower interest rate or they have refinanced and enjoyed those lower mortgage payments. And so that has created the golden handcuffs, which I've talked about in the previous episode of this show, where people are not wanting to sell. And at the same time, buyers were reluctant to jump in, well, because of affordability issues. And so the overall sold dollar volume is down 38% in 2023 versus 2022. And that is a significant number to track. But the average sold price in our neighborhood was down 3.5%. Yes, you heard me correctly. The overall average sold price did go down in our community. So unfortunately, I do hate to be the bearer of bad news, but your home is worth a little bit less now than it was in 2022, but nothing drastic. We're talking about a slight decrease in values with the average sales price being down 3.5%. It does have to do with the same things that I mentioned previously. The higher interest rates definitely had the desired impact. But our home values are still solid. They're still strong, especially when you take a look back 5-10 years and all of the appreciation and the values increasing over the course of that time. This past year was just a slight step back, but it's still something that does need to be acknowledged. The next metric that we're going to look at is the median sold price, not to be mistaken from the average sold price, but the median sold price is down about 1.5%. So a little bit less of a drastic decrease when you take a look at the median sold price being down just slightly, but yet it is down for the reasons that I had mentioned. The overall units sold in the Fawn Lake community was down 35%. And what that means with real units sold and the overall numbers, what it means is that in 2023, we did have 51 homes that sold in our community, whereas in 2022, we had 79 homes sold. So just fewer homes sold, less movement. We still had many people sell their homes and buy homes here in our community, but that did slow down significantly for the reasons that I had already mentioned. And last but not least, the average days on market increased by 30%. Now that sounds like a big number, but what that means is that on average in 2023, it would take 26 days for a house to get listed and then go under contract. Whereas in 2022, it would take on average 20 days. So we're talking an extra 6 days or an extra week that it would take for a home to go under contract after it was listed in 2023. So you're talking about less than a month for a seller who's looking to list their home, have it go under contract so that they can move forward and move on with the sale of the home. Now, this next stat is something that I find incredibly interesting because it not only lets us know kind of where we're at now, but it also lets us know what things are going to look like as we move forward in 2024. But this next stat just goes to show our months of supply here in the neighborhood. Now, if you take a look at the last 5 years and average the months of supply in our neighborhood, that 5-year average is 3.5 months. What that means, for those of you that don't understand this metric, is that if there were to be no other homes that were to be listed or sold, if you were to just take what's currently on the market, then in the last 5 years, it would just take 3.5 months for all those homes to be purchased, and there would be nothing left on the market. Well, currently, in December of 2023, we have almost 7 months of supply here in our community. So we have nearly doubled our months of supply or our inventory that needs to meet the demand right here in the neighborhood. And that is reflected by the lowering of our values just slightly, but it does create an opportunity for buyers. Buyers that are looking to move into our great community, they have more options and a little bit less competition for now, which is the next point that I do want to make. Right now, the interest rates are going down slowly, but they are going down. We actually peaked out at 8% in 2023. And currently, as a recording of this episode, we're at about 6.5% based on a few variables that could be a give or take. But we are seeing the interest rates come down. And without there being any guarantees, there are a lot of indications that the interest rate will continue to go down for the remaining of the year. So all that pent up demand, all of the buyers that have been on the sidelines just waiting for the opportunity to jump in are now getting off the couch and they are looking. If you talk to local lenders, they will tell you that applications are picking back up. I can tell you from personal experience that I have a lot of people calling me right now who are interested in buying and or selling this year. And so we're starting to see a lot more activity as the interest rates are kind of thawing out and going in the direction that everybody wants, which is a lower interest rate. Makes it better for everybody, really. And so we're going to be tracking that because as 2024 gives us some early indications as to what will take place, we are starting to see some encouraging signs for buyers to increase their demand and jump into this space as it becomes more affordable. But the largest group that we're going to be looking at in 2024 is going to be baby boomers. Baby boomers are projected to be over 50% of the people looking to sell their homes in 2024. And the reason why this demographic is going to lead our supply is because many of them are looking to downsize or to retire and or to move closer to family. And so we're going to see a lot of sellers who are baby boomers who are looking to just change their lifestyle and move to a different space. And so we're going to be seeing a lot of that in 2024. I can say, personally speaking, that I've had several calls, even one today, from someone who is looking to retire and move right here into Fawn Lake. And I'm sure that there are people that currently live in Fawn Lake that are maybe looking to retire and move to be closer to family in a different state. But what we are going to see is baby boomers lead the supply in the market for the people who are looking to sell homes. And baby boomers also, if they have been living in their home for quite some time, they're going to be able to enjoy some great appreciation that they have gained over the years as the sales prices have gone up and obviously what they own the home has gone down. They are going to have some great equity in their homes, which will help them move forward as they move on to whatever is next for them. So the baby boomers are going to lead the market in 2024. But we're also going to see some opportunistic buyers now that the interest rates are going down. A lot of younger families that have been waiting to move into our neighborhood are going to be able to do so now that things are going to be a little bit more affordable. But we do anticipate that the demand is going to increase as the interest rates go down. We also anticipate that supply will increase as well. But all in all, we are looking forward to to probable appreciation again in 2024. So we're looking forward to tracking this very closely, but we do think that the home sale values will go up in 2024, which is great for everyone that owns a home in here. And for those that are looking to move into Fawn Lake, now's the time to get in. Get in before things start to appreciate again. And now is your time. There's going to be some turnover, and you're going to have the opportunity to jump into what we all know is the greatest neighborhood and the greatest community here in the area. So with that being said, that is the summary of 2023. It was a rough year in some ways, less homes sold, some decrease in some values of the homes. I don't enjoy bringing that news to you, but the numbers don't lie, and I'm committed to bringing the facts to you so that you can have that information and make the best decisions for you and your family. But 2024 is showing signs of optimism as interest rates are coming down, as inventory increases. We definitely are looking forward to taking a look at the early stats, which we will be bringing to you next month. As soon as those stats are able to be delivered, I'll make sure to bring that right to your inbox, or whether you're listening to this on YouTube or Apple's podcast, we'll make sure to bring it right to you as soon as possible. With that being said, if you are looking to make a move in 2024, whether you're looking to buy or sell here in the Fawn Lake community, you can always find me at my website at explorewithjb.com. I'll be more than happy to connect with you, provide you some expert advice on how we can help maximize whatever it is that you're looking to do, whether you're looking to buy or sell here in the Fawn Lake community. And as always, if you are watching this on YouTube, make sure to click subscribe. That way you are kept up to date on the most recent episodes. We want to deliver this information to you so you can be educated and informed. If you're listening to this on Apple's podcast, make sure to follow there as well. That way you too can be kept up to date on the most recent episodes. So with that being said, I hope you're off to a great start in 2024. I am always here to serve and honored to be here for you if you need anything. But I hope you have a great day, a great week, and we will see you on the next episode.